It doesn't do anything if you auto cancel.
I guess so.
My melee technical knowledge is not too hot, but that's what I would expect to happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, into it now. I've not seen much of Kingu's Fox, but it's pretty decent from what I'm told. I played it with my floaty once or twice, and it's a bit of a nuisance. It definitely does. I think he plays these matchups the right way. He doesn't play like most bad secondary Fox. Not calling Kingu's secondary Fox bad, but you know the classic bad secondary Fox where like, oh, I'll just run away and spam laser and up smash. He actually has played this character a lot, and especially in this matchup, this is a I don't want to play Puff Dittos either because I assume because they're boring, or because I think they can be pretty high variance as well with how punishing rest is in that matchup. Like it can become a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah, in general, it's like a matchup where I think it's also just kind of a bit of a slog, and obviously, as you said, but you can like quite easily get caught out for landings from what I've seen, because so often you kind of have to retreat to platform, and it's kind of not very fun interactions. In general, Kingu's Fox, I'd say it is very good at game planning the matchup. In general, it feels like he always comes in with like an aerial at the right times as well.
Yeah, he's got really good drift timing from the looks of it so far, and is doing aggressive aerials that aren't unsafe.
Yeah. Like doing a rising there when you know Puff's going to be jumping, and then not on side platform. That's like one of the big things, is kind of avoiding attacking Puff on side platform at inopportune times. Because Jamie especially is good at getting reversals off that. He does like shield drop up airs quite a lot. But he's got a kind of a mountain to climb. Kingu is not interacting when he doesn't need to, but he's also not like overly committing to not interacting, if you get what I mean. Like he's happy to wall out when he gets close.
Like that, he did a few lasers, went in, put out a couple of threatening hitboxes, but didn't really risk too much. Went back to the lasers and then jumped in, got the kill. Just like felt like he had a read on the movement.
Ooh. Okay, I'll see
pretty good rest, but how bad Kingu gets a great respawn on the platform. Was that SDI up on the up tilt? That looked really... He went far
maybe. I think maybe Kingu messed up his like drift on the jump. Like he might have needed to dash to jump and then get a back air.
Right.
Okay. Lucky to get to ledge.
Up smash and kill. There you go. Yeah, really confident from Kingu. I think part of this might be that because Kingu obviously plays Jigglypuff himself, he is very aware of what Jigs wants to do, which I think makes his secondary Fox specifically versus Jigglypuff a lot more threatening than most other secondary Fox.
To be fair, both the Puffs who played against Verdammt with Fox today, played against Jamie with Fox today, which was Verdammt and Kingu. Both of them defeated Jamie so far. So I think, you might be onto something there. Like, in general, knowing... I guess I hate to do the thing where it's like, ooh, well, they play against the character, so they must know how annoying certain things are and what they hate to play against. But honestly, it might be true. They just have developed a good game plan against the characters.
Yeah.
Okay, nice knockdown on side plat, and calls out the up.
Good call out. Kingu didn't really I felt like he only had 3 options there, which is pretty limiting for Fox. And if he'd gone high, I think Jamie would have covered it anyway, so...
Yeah, in general, I think he might have had to just, like, do either Shine Stall side B or, like, just immediate drop and then side B to ledge or something. But, yeah, it's a tough position.
Oh, great stock for Kingu there. That was absolute basics, but just put to perfection. Like, perfect lasers, perfect aerials to stuff out Jigglypuff's approaches, and then an up smash at the exact, I think pretty much the exact percent that it would kill.
Yeah.
The jigs.
Yeah, Kingu also, the way he's moving out of some of these scraps is really good.
That's bad.
I think he just missed his jump, right?
Yeah, that was just not the anyone. Respectable punish from Kingu. There's a lot of damage, even if you could probably do a bit more with like an up tilt or a falling up air.
Ooh, tries to
great bit of shielding, waits him out.
Yeah.
I think up smash didn't kill, but...
Yeah, good DI from Jamie to at least not die there, but yeah, that was kind of a risky F smash, and Kingu is clearly kind of aware of like some of these mix-ups that Jamie is trying to go for.
Getting a bit keen with the up smash there. Jamie calls it out, but not well enough. Doesn't really suffer too much for it.
Oh, I like that dash attack, and now... Oh, yeah, that probably is...
Can he make it back? Make an air dodge at least?
Yeah, could have been an edge guard, but...
Wow.
Not the best ledge dash I've ever seen, but good enough. Like, ledge dash up smash.
Yeah, and that's big, because rest well off the table now. Maybe if he picked up that stock from Kingu and then cheesed the rest, it could have been... Well, not cheesed the rest, but found a rest from somewhere, it could have been a bit closer.
Ooh,
big ask now.
In by Jamie. He kind of does need to play quite aggressive. Ooh, and roll read rest. That is really...
I think he made it look like he wasn't going to go for it at the start with a drift to the left, and then he went back, which was pretty clever.
Yeah, I think it was really... I feel like it was hardly even a read. It was just like a reaction where he committed to like seeing, okay, well, I can react to a roll in if I have to.
Down throw by accident? Only assume that he meant to go for an up throw there. Gets another up throw, pound.
Yep.
Not a lot you can do off that pound. Fox DIs and techs it properly.
Yeah. Also a risky position to challenge with his back air. It feels like Kingu is full jumping a lot, and Jamie's not quite at the right ranges to punish it, but that could be a kill.
Yeah. Fantastic falling up air rest. Jamie really dragged that back from the jaws of defeat. That was great.
Yeah. In general, I feel like Jamie has like these crucial moments where he gets slightly unusual setups into a rest or like tomahawk F smashes and stuff.
Right.
And
is that just from, like, timing mix-ups that you think he like comes down at odd timings, or do you think it's because this is not the stage we'll be playing?
Yeah. That would be. Actually, no. That stage is awful for Puff right here. Anyway,
awful for Puff. What? Why
yeah, because if you land on the like track. Anyway, enough of that.
Let's pick future. Great start from Jamie there. Exactly what you want to see. Probably reads the side B in, but Kingu faded it back so he got the ledge.
Yeah.
I think he definitely thought about going on stage for a fraction of a second.
Oh, what on earth happened there? Okay, well, Kingu, this kind of is awful for them, obviously.
Yeah.
They need to not run away from doing their game plan, though.
Yeah, towards the end of that Dreamland game, there was a point where Kingu did just start up smashing, and it wasn't really working out, and then that's when Jamie started bringing it back, despite a huge deficit, and I want to see Kingu just go back to sort of confidently throwing out the hitboxes that he was on game one. I don't think up smashes are the way to go.
Okay, that's better. But in general, it looks like he's playing from further away, which is not necessarily a good thing against Puff, because obviously you can camp, but when you're right on top of Puff as Fox, you know, Puff is terrible at the shield. You can definitely abuse stuff. RTC rest from Jamie. This is
easy to do on these platforms. I think some people say just because the Pokemon platforms are pretty small, so the tech options are a lot more limited.
Yeah, it's like isn't it on Battlefield and Dreamland that it's kind of hard just because of the width?
Yeah, the length of the platforms makes it a bit harder for Puff to get there. I think they have to like commit a bit earlier with their jumps. Up smash, not really achieving much there. Gets 25% for it. These aren't going to give much when they hit.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, Kingu got through like CC, as I've said that he's like good at, but he got through it so like safely. Like one fully spaced bear and a Pam which caught like Kingu coming down from side plat, and that could be it.
Smash at nothing.
Okay.
Jamie gets some percent at least. The Shine Spike? I think Jamie should be able to just about make this.
Yeah. Oh, that could have been a shield drop rest, but that should be it.
These up smashes are getting Kingu absolutely roasted right now. Misses the SD. So, obviously there was an SD in there as well at, I think, 0. But that was not a great game from Kingu. Needs to step it up or change something here. Jamie's definitely got a bit of clutch box in him. I think he's been getting more and more clutch as he's progressed in the Slippy era.
He just has really great reads a lot of the time. Oh, that was probably about as early as you're going to kill with up throw up air as possible. So, good start for Kingu. He's still kind of playing like this slightly further away game than he was on game 1, where I feel like he was playing really dominant.
Yeah, maybe just lost a bit of confidence in that Dreamland game.
Okay, nice. It feels like whenever there is a scrap, Kingu is doing quite well, but he's kind of like not positioning for them anymore. But
Great
good.
Up smash. Kingu's all over in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, ooh, the game plan isn't as good as it was, but he is kind of putting the work in right now.
I'm not sure exactly what he's changed. It feels like he's just playing faster. Like, I know that's incredibly vague, but it looks like Kingu is schmoving, as the kids say.
Yeah, it really feels like he shoots 2 volleys of lasers and then does a running nair in and it hits.
Yeah, and it's hitting every single time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe it's a matter of when Jamie is doing his, like, double jumps. Like, I think Kingu might have a read on that. So, like, when Jamie's trying to drift into the center of the stage and then Kingu is aware of which particular jump when he can, like, jump in with, like, an aggressive aerial. Ooh, roll read rest again.
That did not look like it was close enough. Should be an up smash kill, though. Maybe worth it. Not sure.
Okay, RTC rest, not quite going to kill.
Absolutely worth it.
Well, I mean, he didn't take any percent, so that is probably fine.
Not complain about that.
Ooh, that could have been another rest. Ooh. I think maybe he was trying to input an F smash and then he like buffered roll, like hit R on the way or something.
And he's really suppressing Kingu to the corner here.
Yeah,
and back air.
The up smashes are coming out again. I hope Kingu kind of doesn't like choke it away by going a bit too greedy now.
Yep, these lasers working out well. Attacking on the damage. I think rest is pretty much off the table.
Okay. That was a good nerve, not a bad nerve, thank God. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well played by Kingu there. A couple of shaky moments, but I think he looked very confident for a lot of that game.
Yeah, I feel like maybe last stock, if Jamie kind of managed to hold on a little longer, I guess, it could have like looked bad if he managed to take it to last stock, because I feel like Kingu was kind of playing a little more like retreat to the corner with lasers and then dash in and up smash sort of play, I guess. But anyway, we're going to Battlefield for Game 5. I think we started here Game 1, right?
Ooh. Can't remember. Feel bad that I can't remember, but...
Oh well.
Oh well, indeed. Good first rest from Jamie. Sets the tone for the match. Kingu, chance to even it up. Good up for up air.
Kingu is doing some really, really late up airs as well on these like up throws. I know Jamie really like prefers doing no DI SDI up on up throw up air, and I think Kingu probably knows that and is trying to like abuse it. That was an amazing up air.
Didn't look like it was didn't look like it was on, but found it anyway. Greedy grab from Jamie, or maybe Kingu just outspaced him. Should be up.
Yeah, that was slightly risky back air, just like drifting in and then it gets CC'd, but thankfully it doesn't get down tilt up ahead. Yeah.
These need to... I'm going to say it again, but I think these up smashes need to get cut out, and there you go.
Yeah, that's why.
Did 2 really bad ones in a row to like show his hand, and then Jamie was, I think, anti-fishing. He was fishing for Jamie. He was like, okay, if that's what you're going to do, fine, I'm just going to sit here.
Ooh.
And then I'll rest you. Oh my gosh, what a rest fiesta that game was.
That was like 3 of the same, like, well, up like immediate rest. Yeah,
he
4 rests.
Rested first stock, then he got that falling up air rest, second stock. Easy up smash reaction.